What's going on, guys? How we doing out there? Welcome back for another week. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a decent weekend out there. Hope you stayed safe. A little craziness here and there. So I'm getting some drop frames already, but we'll hang tough. We'll see how this goes. Usual drill. If I lose connection completely, then we may scrap it for the day. But if it's just the occasional drop frames, we'll just hunker down and hope for the best. So, what's going on with you guys out there? How we doing? Had a few things I had to take care of this weekend, but I did get some time in here. My original idea was to use collider boxes since I didn't think the ape was going that fast, but after a lot of trial and error, I realized that was going to be more headaches than it was worth. So I've fallen back to the old raycast, which turns out I've used raycast plenty of times before, but not in 2D before. So it's kind of funny because raycast is a raycast, right? No, not in Unity. It's almost like the code is written by two different groups altogether. Commands are different, the requests are different, just to make it interesting. So I had to sort of like bang my head against the wall a little bit to get stuff behaving correctly, but finally got there. Just the early days, but I'll give you an idea of what's going on here. Let me save my progress here. All right. So not much to see here, but at least you'll get a sense. So you know what? Let me take that plant out. Otherwise, he's going to keep tripping into that every single time. So let me make him disappear for a moment. There you go. All right. So what we got now is just to refresh your memory. Before, what I was doing is I was using a collider box, right? And he would hit that, and the collider box would provide him with the information to say, number one, oh yeah, more drop frames. Hey, look at that. 26% over the last 2 minutes a few seconds ago. Jeez. Yeah, okay, it's going to be one of those days, I guess. Well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so Collider Box would give him the information about where he is and which ways he can go, right? But there was nothing beyond that. So if he got turned around for whatever reason, if it's a combination of the player interactions, all that kind of stuff, he could sometimes kind of get confused and just take off, right? And then keep running, right? Because there was no real detection. But now, if we bounce back, what we'll see here is I went with the classic raycast, right? So now you can see, boom. Now that's the driving force, right? So he keeps going. See the yellow debug line there. So he's going to keep going until it misses, boom, like that. And then he knows, okay, we've reached an edge. And that'll be the determining point. Now that'll say, okay, let me look at my choices here. Where do I need to go? Where can I go? And, judge accordingly. So it's a decent start. I mean, it's, I wish I could have gotten the collider boxes to behave better. Obviously I'll need to set up a raycast going forward so that it'll let him know when he hits a wall this way. And now what I'll probably do is just put it down by his feet so that in case it's one of those things that it's only like half a height, right? It's still going to be able to function okay. Damn, more drop frames. All right, this is going to be a choppy broadcast, I'm afraid. All right. Once again, probably still the same stuff I'm dealing with. I mean, I'm trying to give Cox the benefit of the doubt. That's just capacity, and they have really crappy equipment, and they don't want to upgrade. Otherwise, they keep breaking their own crap, and they don't know how to fix it because they suck. But when you got a monopoly, I guess you do what you want to do. All right, off the soapbox. Okay. So now the thing I got to determine is how to process this. What I could probably do is just turn my collider boxes back on. Let's start with that. Let's go levels, jungle, right here. And yeah, what I can do is let's come back. Platform edge group. All right, so we'll turn this back on. Now the difference now is, whereas before that would sort of like determine when he's going to start choosing his new path and turning around, that kind of stuff. We'll remove that in favor of the raycast. So first thing we got to do is put all these guys back because I don't want that contact is going to be a little too far out now, and I want that to come sooner so he can hit that and get the information, and he doesn't act on it until the raycast tells him to act on it. That'll be the key difference there. Let's see, unless it's like a middle one. All right, okay, I'm thinking this through as I go along, but yeah, there'll be ones like in here, right? You know, that one I can't wait for raycast to hit the edge, obviously. So I think what'll happen is these guys will have to have a situation where it'll flag it and say, hey, this ain't an edge, this is a center, which it actually does, because I have the edges built into that, the values. So once again, thinking out loud, I think I'm in good shape with that. All right, so let's expand this and look for, we'll start with 1, and let's see, and we have an offset. There we go. So we'll just bring the offset right back there. And then the position basically matches where the waypoints, I'm using graphways. There you go. So you see my graphways, all my waypoints that are using the plugin graphways. So if I had the collider box, the beauty of that is if they're in the same physical space, because I don't have a one-to-one connection, right? Because they're two separate object groups, right? But by having them in the same position, I can find it that way. Although actually it's not a terrible idea just to have it baked in. So if we say that, let's see, my controller, now the only question mark is, no, because it won't really matter, because it doesn't care about where it is, it cares about where it's going. So let's see. Yes, because so this one should feed it which directions it can and can't go, right? Okay. Let's see. So transporter 1. Now if I have this correct, 1 transporter 0. Yeah, okay. So it does line up. So that's good. Yeah, major drop frames. Sorry about that, guys. You know, well, I mean, it's because I pay so little for internet connection. Oh, wait, no, I pay through the nose for my internet connection. My internet is, what, 2.5 times the cost of my cell phone. And I think my cell phone is faster sometimes. Okay. All right. So, once again, just kind of thinking this through in my head. So, these, actually, if I do this, yeah, and I'm just going to reset all these back. This was beneficial when I wanted to delay, right, where it hits, but now that the raycast is affecting that, that's no longer a necessity. So I'm just going to come through here, oops, and just reset all these bad boys, okay? Like so, because now, like I said, it's just going to provide information. It's not going to be a changing force. Okay, and then now what we're going to do here is 31, so 33, yeah. So then graphways 4, 9. Okay, yeah. So what we're doing now is, whereas before, remember I talked about the fact that when the ape would jump, I wanted to give him clearance, but now he's got the vine, so it's going to be basically straight down kind of drop. Let's see. Let me turn off autosave here for a second. Otherwise it's going to be kind of slow. Yeah. So much for snapping. So 11, 9, yeah, so it's 2. Yeah, it's 2. That's correct. All right. And then here, yeah, that's correct. Let's see. We'll put it on that side. -11. That's good. And that's 5. Yep. 13. Cool. Yep. Put all these back in place. Lots of drop frames today. We're not quite to the slideshow kind of look, but we're getting there. Alright, and just making all these guys go back to their regular positions. Good. Alright, good. So now what we have is, that's the key thing now. So these no longer tell the ape, okay, you have to make a decision now. They simply say, hey, you're in this area, so here's the information you got, right? And it'll be a situation where when they hit it, that'll give them some initial stuff. I'm trying to think why I have him up here, since he doesn't really actually hit that one. No, I guess it does. It ties into where it can go to. Okay. I think we're good with that. All right. And then I think what I'm going to do is temporarily, not delete him, but just turn him off right now. It's going to simplify things a little bit. And I think I'll do the same thing with all these guys. Let's turn off all the vines and turn off Mr. Glommer here for a little while. There. So now it's just me and the ape. Just kind of keeping it simple. Because we're redoing this whole system with him, so it'd just be easier if that's the only thing I'm messing with right now. Alright. So let me go ahead and, yeah, platform, let me flatten that. Oh shoot, it's going to be each one of those. Yeah. Alright, so I do want to expand these guys. Ooh, not that much. Alright, so the hope is once I get a system down, this will propagate across all the levels. So it's not going to be a massive time sink of integrating these changes with all the different levels. Although in fairness, as you can see, I only have 9 levels built out so far. So not that much of an issue either way. Okay, so when he hits there, let's see. So first thing we want to do is make sure that when he hits a transport marker, he doesn't actually start making a decision off of that. So we need to disable that. Let's see. Shoot. Forgot what I called it. Let's see. Save colliders, right? Oh, contact made. Yep. Alright, so contact made. Platform edge. Alright, so then here's what we don't want to have happen. We don't want the MyGraphway search yet. So in theory, just by knocking that out, that should be sufficient. You know what? Actually, since I have this thing doing a one-to-one relationship, I should be able to extract the value. ID. Yeah, I should be able to extract the ID value and just equals, let's see. Oh no, that's right, because I'm not searching for the waypoint. I'm searching for the game object we just hit. So, you know what? That does make sense. All right. So yeah, I can't speed that up. That's actually pretty fast, anyways. All right. So just by disabling that one line, that should prevent it from doing a search. So, ow, gotta stop it. I'm gonna get lots of errors here. Graphway's gonna freak out like that. All right, we gotta save and get out of the prefab. I'm not sure why Graphways likes to trigger that. I think it's because it does a rebuild at runtime. All right, so the hope now is that when I kick this off, the ape is gonna go there, and there you go, still turn around. Good, that's what I was hoping for. Come here, buddy. Yeah. I can jump over him, right? Yeah. I just have to be a better player. Excuse me. Okay, so that's good. So what we have now is, what we've changed is, whereas before, he would hit the collider box, and that would give him the information about where he is, where he can go, but it would also tell him he has to decide now. So now he's hitting that collider box, so he has that information, but it isn't until he hits the edge, right? Which won't always be the case. We'll address that here in a second. But if he hits an edge and it says it's a -1 or +1 for his edge, that means that it is a left or right edge. If it's a 0, then we know it's a middle case, and then that will actually drive its decision making. But I digress. What we want now is when he hits the edge, that's when he's got to decide where he wants to go. All right, so then let's come into the edge detector, right? And whereas here, I'm just automatically turning him around. My Graphways. Okay, this is probably going to break a lot, but let's go. Is it public? No, of course it's not. All right. Yep, I have to update this for sure. All right, I'll leave that for the time being. So we have current edge position. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see, I'm how far in? 20 minutes, and I already had 11 bits of drop frames. Great. Okay, so we have the information here, right? And we can just let that drive it. So let's see, do I have anything that's called find path? Yeah, that. Okay. Choose path. Nope, we have a winner. All right, we're gonna throw him right at the bottom, just so we can find him easier. All right. All right, so choose path. And at this point, we should have an edge. I don't need game control right now. Choose path. All right, so we just temporarily drop this in here for reference. So, but what we want to do is go my Graphway. Actually, just borrow this. All right, my controller, find path. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm just looking at my position, player's position, and then find. Okay, yeah. How about choose path now? Why? I don't know. Choose path just seems more general. Choose path now is sort of like, seems like a more direct command. All right. So we'll go. New path. This might. Okay, there's a slight chance this might actually work off the bat because it's recycling the other code. Let's see. Yeah. Uh-oh. He kind of took off there. Okay, yeah, this is what I was talking about. So he doesn't... he's going to go way off until he finds the edge there. Yeah, because these are not edges, right? These are middles. And right now, it's only reacting when it hits to an... Whoa! When it goes to an edge. Okay, so, yeah, so what we have to do is tell it if it hits the collider box and it is a middle case, then it needs to override and make the decision at that point now. Excuse me. That's pretty amusing. All right, so let's come back in here. Let's see. So we go contact made. All right. So at this point, what we'll do is we'll say if the contact edge equals 0, that means it is a centerpiece, and in that case, only that case, do you get to override and find a new path for him. Why are you... Oh, I guess that's correct. You guys are just all indented for no reason. Done. Cool. All right, so now we should be back to where we were. Hopefully when he hits those center vines, he'll do his jump motion, which that's correctable. That's something we can fix over time, but this may come together a little faster than I thought, which would be nice. That'd be a pleasant surprise. Boom. Come on down, buddy. See if he comes up. No, he doesn't. He just takes off. Really? That's interesting. Okay, that's not what I was expecting to have happen. Let me look at this. Let's see. Turn our graph way is 5. So who's number 5? ID. Excuse me. Yeah, edge type is 0. Edge. Oh, is it current edge? Oh, current edge value. It helps when you check the right variable, dummy. Okay. No, that's actually one and the same, isn't it? Current edge is the... Okay, yeah, okay. So here's how we do this. Edge type. There it is. There it is. We got a winner. That's what we need. Alright, and once again, let me get the heck out of this prefab so we don't have a massive pile of graphway errors at runtime for no reason. So hopefully, there he goes. Sweet. So instead of the jump, if he just has the slide, boom. Sweet. Okay, good. This is all good. Uh-oh. You got a little stuck there. What was that, buddy? Okay, yeah, that's kind of an error. Yeah, okay. Because those two, I guess, are so close together. Alright, so I think what I gotta do is make that not happen. What do you think? Okay. So yeah, it's just a combination of hitting two collider boxes at the same time. I think the simplest way is just if I take all these guys and hopefully if I shrink them down in terms of their X, skinning them up. Oops. I probably have on trigger stay, and that's why it's getting confused because it's hitting two of these size. If that's the case, I might have to remove that and just make it on trigger enter. So let's go back here, edge detect. Oops. Colliders. On trigger, yeah, on trigger stay. So, no, actually I don't use that, only on trigger enter. So that's strange. The only time it should give that information is when it first hits it. Let's see. Alright, so hopefully there's enough space there, so it's going to clear that. Did I save? I did. Alright, I'm going to knock out the choosing new path because, hey, that already works. Who would have thunk that actually worked right off the bat? Nightfall! What up, buddy? How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How was your weekend? Anything fun and exciting? I'm trying to teach the ape how to use raycasts instead of collider boxes for all its driving information, so I can clear out those jump animations and replace them with the slide in the vines. That'll make hopefully life a little easier for the player. Okay. Why would he sit down there? That's not good. Why would he sit down? Yeah, I woke him up, but... Alright. So, switching over has been good for the most part, but then we're still definitely broken there. Let's see. And he's probably going to go up, follow me. Okay. Alright, so still broken there. It's going well. Happy to finally get to one of these early. Glad you made it. Weekend was good. Did some woodland riding and felt great. Define woodland riding. What is that? Is that like a dirt bike through the forest kind of stuff? If so, that sounds fun. Something I would love to have done a couple of decades ago when I was still younger. But that's cool. If it's not like biking through the forest, let me know what that is specifically. Otherwise, I have to Google because, you know, I don't have much knowledge. Let's see. All right, so an electric board called a one wheel. Oh, and I hit their dirt. Really? Okay, I've seen those. Right? I've seen those. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a skateboard with a giant wheel in the center, right? But on the dirt trails, seriously, dude, how do you not like wipe all the time? I mean, I see people do that like in the road, and I just think they're gonna hit like a pebble and go face first. But you're doing that like on the trails. That's insane, man. That's insane. I mean, I gotta ask, do you have like close calls with that, or are those things just so good at keeping you upright that, or do you just not care? If that's the case, then I hope you got a GoPro, you know, to record the whole thing. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun. It's actually pretty easy. The wheel is big enough, so long as you don't hit too high of elevations. So you gotta like that, make that mental kind of analysis. So you're coming up, it's like, okay, the rock, it's not too big. No, it's too big. Stop. Honestly, the closest of calls are when I'm on loose dirt. When I turn, the wheel starts to slide. Oh, nice. So you got drifting as well. Wow, that sounds pretty cool, man. I'm sure probably people have done that, but I mean, I was gonna say I'm surprised people haven't done a bunch of like GoPros with the one wheels. Can you call them big wheels? I mean, I grew up on big wheels, and that's basically what it was. It's a giant big wheel right in the front, but it's a ton of fun. I believe it, man. I believe it. I have to turn that into a VR game. How about that? Cool. Well, you were a lot more electric big. There you go, an electric big wheel. Back when kids actually had to use their legs to get from here to there. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah. Does sound like fun. VR, Yeah, although you'd have to have something like could literally be a thing, but you'd have to have some level of interaction, right? You'd have to have some kind of mechanical board that could tilt in unison with the game to really sell it, right? Yeah, you need pressure plates. I mean, well, that's kind of easy, right? I mean, not easy, but let's see. How would you do that? I mean, you know, you could use like one of those cheap old like Dance Dance Revolution kind of dance pads, right? And have like a teeter board on top of it, right? It needs to track pressure, I think, on all nine. Oh, on all 9 corners. Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, you just got a lot more sophisticated then. That would definitely. Oh, you know what? How about this? I just saw this. See if I can find it. Nope. By the way, I'm dumping. I don't know about you guys. I'm dumping Chrome in favor of the new Edge, which is Chromium based, anyways. But what I noticed is that Chrome is doing some massive hit on my computer in terms of like RAM, processor, and also like power. It was saying it's like really high. And I did like web page test between this and the new Edge, and Edge is performing better. But the only thing is that I immediately changed the search engine off of Bing, which Bing is Greek for useless, and switch it back over to Google. Needs to more than on and off, having varying pressure. I really want to look at this now. Okay, let me see if I can find this. Icarus. It was Icarus VR platform. Icarus. Check this out, man. So they got this thing. I stumbled across it. Now I understand it's not the same, obviously, but it is kind of cool that you have like the Superman concept, right? And you have like all these different models. But you have seen this? Yeah, but the cheap one is surprisingly cheap. I mean, this is $2K, which, I mean, still, that's a lot of money, but considering it is a movable rig. But I don't know if this is actually, here's my question mark, for the $2,000 one, if it's like mechanical that controls it, or if it's just your balance that is physically moving this around. And, you know, don't get distracted by the model. Just, wait, there's a device underneath there, if you can focus. But yeah, so I'd be curious. I gotta believe that for $2,000, even though it's a lot of money, I just gotta believe there's not much in terms of like hydraulics that drives it. I think it's just your physical body and the weight and your leaning and stuff. I'm guessing probably the higher end ones maybe have like this, the Pro. Yeah, see, now that, look at that. That's definitely, it's got some mechanics in there to drive it. And this one, I think, I don't know. Do they show a price? What do you think it is? Oh, the price is, call us if you have to ask, right? Reading the description, it looks like there's levels which may be the mechanical side. Yeah. So the mechanical free, the body weight one, which is still kind of cool though. I mean, this is, you know, although actually I don't know. Let's see. I think this one, like I said, it showed the actual price. Yeah, for like $19.95 US, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I saw this and the mind starts going, ooh, I have ideas. But no, it would definitely have to be a mechanical kind of thing. Oh no, here we go. Here are the prices. So the Pro is 10,000 euros. Let me just go ahead and click and say buy now. Yeah, Superman Sim, absolutely. That would be cool, wouldn't it? And then they tie in with like you either have a tablet or like it looks like an Oculus Go or something like that. Something pretty low end. But I don't know. Let's see. So platform. Let's see. How about game input? There's got to be something that's. See, now I'm interested. I mean, I'm being so productive. Dual PC gaming foot pedal. No. Oh. No. I think that's it's binary probably. That's an either or on thing. Yeah, derailed everything. You know what? I went along willingly, I think. So, okay, I'll take one more stab at this, and then I'll try and be productive again. Foot control PC board. No, those are still pedals. No. We need something that's more like, you know, seesaw rocker kind of concept. Hey. Football. Hey, footboard foot controller. Hey. Uh-oh. We might be onto something with this one. Currently unavailable. Oh. See, everyone had the idea and they bought them all up. Or it was just such crap that no one bought it. We don't know when this will be back. In other words, it totally sucked. Crap. Let's see if there's anything similar. No, these are all like gas pedal style balance. Oh, here, here's the dangerous one. Here you go. You need a pressurized device. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna reach out to some people. I hope it's okay, dude. No, please, absolutely, man. You're the one that does this stuff, right? You're the one that's doing it for real. Hey, Poke with Masons is back. Welcome. Poke with Masons. What up, buddy? Yeah, I just got derailed by Nightfall here, who's talking about like doing the off-road with one of those little, what do you call it, like a hoverboard kind of thing, right? With the big wheel, right? Electric big wheel. But yeah, he was talking about doing like a VR thing. We were talking, but he can, if he wants to run with it, dude. All you got to do, I'll make a deal. It's all yours if you just toss me like a Steam key, so I can play it on my on my Vive once you get it done. But yeah, that would be cool, man. That would actually be very cool. Or, you know, if you want to like go Nightmare with it too, make it one of those things where it becomes like a Grand Theft Auto open world kind of, or Skate or Die. You got it. Awesome. Good. I'll hold you to that. So like a Skate or Die concept, right? Where you can go off-road. Hey, Lucchini's here. What up, buddy? How's it going, man? Welcome. How's it going? Yeah, Nightfall got me totally derailed. We were talking about an off-road electric big wheel and then turning it into a VR concept. But yeah, man. That would be fun. The only thing I'd be scared of is the lawsuits when somebody falls off and breaks their leg or something. But cool, man. Yeah. Oh, was that a catch? Was that good? Or she'd miss it? Let's see. Oh, no, that was a miss. Sorry, buddy. Oh, bad start. Bad dog. All right. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to try and be a little more productive here. So for those of you just coming by to say hello, just chilling. Cool. So what I'm doing is a big revision. The key thing, as I talked about, was the fact that Pac-Maniac, what up, buddy? How's it going, man? So, what I was referring to as before was some of the gameplay testers were complaining that when he was doing these jumps, you really couldn't tell where the ape was going to come land on you, right? So I did this revision. I redid the art here, so now we have like these little vines, and I got a little black mark that I got to get rid of there. Oh crap, and I'm distracted. All right. So what I'm doing now too is also overhauling the way the ape behaves. Before, I just had collider boxes on the edge of these platforms, and the catch was sometimes he would screw up and miss and kind of run off or get stuck and that kind of stuff. So I'm switching it over from just the collider boxes edge detection to more of a excuse me, a raycast kind of concept. So that's what I'm trying to get going here. Now, there's still some stuff that kind of screws up a bit. Let me see if I can get this going the right way. See if I can turn him around. Yeah, he's gonna, there. There. So, like there. That's a whoops. So that's what I'm, but it actually switched over a lot faster than I thought it would. Considering I'm completely overhauling the entire approach on how the ape goes through the level. I actually made some progress there that I wasn't expecting, which is good. All right, so, you know, a million years ago, okay, a while back, I used these collider boxes, and every time he would hit it, that would be the driving force that determines if, you know, where he's going to go to next, right? But now I'm going to use a raycast to find the edge, but that works when there's an actual edge. So, trying to think, let's see, I really need... No, I think that's correct. Okay, I'm going to leave these boxes where they are. I need to do a raycast that goes forward, so when he has, like, an edge here, right, he doesn't go right through it like he was doing a second ago. So I think I'll try and tackle that next. So let's do that. So we have the Ape Edge Detector, and all it is just a simple little... Oh, let me go into his prefab. So I'm dealing with him specifically. So Edge Detector, I just have it offset a little bit, so it's a little bit forward, right? So let's do this, and we'll do, let's see. So let's change this. What I'll do is I'll do a hit. I'm going to put this up here. There's no reason to like generate this every time, right? Like so, like I had before. So remove that call, and then I'll put this one up there as well. So what's going on with you guys? Anything new over the last weekend? Anything exciting? Pac-Maniac, anything fun, interesting? Pretty quiet here. Didn't really make it out of the house much, just kind of worked a lot. Worked on the triple stuff, of course, but worked on another project and that, some stuff like that. But yeah, Las Vegas is starting to open up again here, but it's still pretty much a quiet town. I watched Space Force on Netflix, and okay, what'd you think, Lucchini? Because the reviews so far, even though it's like, you know, you have Steve Carell, you got the, you know, the Office crew, right? Oh, you always Danny DeVito. It's always sunny. That's great. It's freaking awesome, really. Okay, that's good, because that's the first, honestly, first thumbs up I've seen. A lot of the reviews so far have been basically saying this, you know, I've seen The Office. This is no Office. So that's cool. I'm glad you gave it a thumbs up. I'll give it a try myself. I got a tooth removed, so I can't sleep. Oh, that sucks, dude. Currently working on accessories for my player character, like hats and glasses. Sweet. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, if you saw before, I got, let's see. Do I have it handy? Oh, come on. It's building. Compiling. It's still compiling. Let's go, demo. Nope, that ain't it. Where's... Really? Okay, I don't exactly have it handy here. For demo. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I got my little outfits that I gotta try and get incorporated here too, that you unlock after playing all these different missions and that kind of stuff. And then, as I mentioned before, if it's gray like this, not all these, but like some of the hats, if it's gray, that'll mean, and the bow, it means it'll be customizable, so you can actually kind of tailor the color as well. Oh, I saw the stuff in your demo. There you go. Thanks, man. Nightfall. Thanks, man. Thanks. I just gotta get it integrated. It starts slow in the first episode, and it's hard to make out what they're going for, but in episode 2, funniest by far, in 3/4 you realize what the humor is going to be like, and then you know if it's something you will like. Got it. Okay, I'll definitely give it a chance. Although, gotta be honest, I was a bigger fan of the original Gervais British version of Office more so than the American. Let's see. Do you know how you will implement it, or something you have to figure out yet? No. Pac-Mania, I can tell you exactly how I'm going to implement it. Number one, the game is actually premium, right? So you buy it once and it's yours. So what'll happen is, just to motivate you to come back and keep playing missions, you know, you can unlock these hats. So it'd be one of those things that you have to, you know, squish so many glommers, the orange guys, collect so many gems, collect so many cans of food, right? And that will sort of like complete a mission. And once you do that, boom, you unlock a new outfit, right? No in-app purchase stuff after you've purchased the game the one time up front. So that's it. After 6, I meant in Unity. Oh, gotcha. Oh, sorry. The definition of how to implement, right? In my case, what I'm going to do is I can actually show you. Just basically, I'm going to go with mount points, right? So let me bring up my Maya here. Let's see. Never watched The Office UK, but I wouldn't compare Space Force with The Office. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay. So, open. Let's go. Machines. Triple. Accessories. Yeah, I guess this is one example. Let's see if there's one I set up proper. Nope, this ain't it. Let me back up here. Excuse me. Alright, I had this triple accessories. Is that where I just was? I was. Oh, I put under idle, I think. Triple, here we go. Triple idle with mounts. So what I'll do is just have... Oh, hey, isn't that pretty? Wow. Boy, did that break. Really? Dude, what the hell? Alright, let's try this. Let's come back up. Let's see if we can clean this up here. Really? Okay, he's doing something nasty. Let's see if I can get a PSD out of this and then see if it's happier with that. Let's see, triple segments. Alright, let's see if we can apply that to the transparency. Hey! There we go. No, that's right. No, it broke itself, man. I'm not sure why the PSD was throwing it off, but and that's actually the old textures. But anyways, should be able to get the idea of it. So if I go show locators, let's see. Why are they so large? All right. Yeah. So then what I do is I just have a mount point, right? So mount. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this will work. Do I have? Yeah. For example, on there. So then with the mount point, and then I animate that mount point, right? So then it's a situation where I can do it one of two ways. I can either load up the tribble with all the objects loaded with it, right? Because it's just it's all on one image map anyways, one atlas, right? And just deactivate everything except the one that I need. Or I can come at it as making the cap just a prefab, and it just parents itself to that mount point, right? And just follows along for the ride. So it's just simply taking the image and just hooking it up to that mount point. Let's see. Yeah, okay. And then, for example... Oh, stop. There you go. So now we have a cat with a baseball cap. Let me hide the locators there. So, you know, and then so the idea is just having a couple of fixed mount points that are recyclable. So, for example, if I come back... do I have the image still up? No, I don't. This is Maya? Oh yeah, that was Maya. Oh, well, it's Maya LT, the cheap version of Maya, which means that I can't render out of it. But that's fine, because if I want to render it, I just take out an FBX and move it into Lightwave and render it in Lightwave. But okay, so for like the nose and mouth, right? You see how for the cat I'm just setting it up there, but I can recycle it for the panda, the dog, or the pig, right? Or maybe even the pirate. That might even still connect with that. You know, that still might behave. So, and then, like, if he's carrying the tennis racket or the wand and that kind of stuff, then I have, like, a carry mount, right? And then it just, each one of those I'll animate once, and then each of them will parent to that point, right? Gotta go, midnight in Germany. Good night. See you soon. Yeah, man. Lucini, thanks for coming by, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you made it. So, I hope that makes sense. I hope that explains the approach I'm using. I mean, there's a million ways you could do it. I think ideally what I'm going to do initially, at least, is just to keep it simpler, is just using the mount points and then loading whatever object I need at runtime and parenting it to that mount point. If that doesn't work, then I will just load it up, like I said, with everything there and then toggle on and off depending on which things I want. That's kind of how I thought about doing it as well. Good to know I was not way off. Yep. And I mean, not necessarily a right or wrong answer too, right? I'm sure you could ask 3 other people and get 3 different additional approaches beyond that. But just from personal experience, that's to me the easiest way to tackle it. Don't save. All right. So coming back to here. So like I was talking about, so I have the edge detector for this, and he's over here. So then I want to do a second raycast. So I'm checking downward, but I want to check forward so it doesn't smack right through a wall. Oh, so it's also midnight here. Let's see. Wait, who? Yeah, but you're having the trouble sleeping, right? Dude, I know where you're coming from, man. I actually had all 4 of my wisdom teeth out at the same time. It's only 5 here. It's coming up on 3 here. 5 in the morning or 5 at night? Nightfall. Let's see. If it's 5 p.m., that means you're like middle. If it's 5 in the morning, you're on the opposite side of the earth from me. Okay. So let's do that, and then I was gonna do hit. Oh, Chicago. Hey, sweet. Staying safe there, I hope. Okay, so let's go hit down. We're going to rename that to hit down. And then we'll hit forward. And then we'll change that to down. Down. That should get us all good. Yeah, okay. So if we're there. Alright, so we'll check downward first, and if we're missing the gap, then we know that, okay, we need to check forward as well. I guess we can do it here, or why not here? So hit down, and then let's do hit forward. Like so. No, you know what? Let's not do it there. Let's get this going first. Right, and then instead of down, we go forward. Shoot, right. Because he flops, so it's always going to be to his right. And then layer mask, and the layer mask, what's that's doing for us? So 5 is the distance. We just kind of reach out 5. Although, might reduce that. Yeah. I should have removed all of mine a long time ago, but now they're finally all gone. Well, congrats on that. Yeah, I guess mine were like starting to get, you know, it was 2 of them were definitely impacted, and then 2 of them were like on the verge of, and the doc's like, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right, man. Just yank them all out. I was kind of like, okay. Yeah, it was kind of a miserable experience. So I feel for you, buddy. Yeah, I think for the first night too, I was groggy, but couldn't really sleep. But that was a long time ago for me too. Jeez, long time ago. All right, so let's hit forward. So freaking tooth pain, it is the worst. Yeah, I can't remember what happened. I had like the medication. Oh, I know what it was. I had the pain pill medication, and my stomach was kind of going, yeah, you don't want this. And it was not happy with me. So yeah, I think in the end I just sort of like resorted to aspirin, I think, and just sort of grinned and bared it. But yeah, happy that's done. Happy I don't have to do it again, man. Sorry about that. All right, so if down is not an issue, then let's check if hit forward. Let's see. Yeah, transform is not equal to null, and we did hit something, so let's turn our butts around that way, and then we'll have to determine exactly how far we should check. No, let's see, in this case, yeah, I think we can just do the choose path. I think that'll work. Yeah, we'll find out. All right. Let's see how much I broke this. All right, come out of here. Control S that puppy. Haven't saved in a while. All right. Come on, buddy. Why is it doing that? Okay, I got those 2 waypoints side by side. Shoot. No, he still went right through it. Okay. Let me check it this way. Let's see. Oh, let me also do a let me do the downward 2 here. Forward, rather. Sorry. Forward, so I can actually see what's going on there. Yeah. Or, you know what? Let's not just make it just there. Let's leave it up here. Good. So I can trace it a little bit better. So yeah, I'm gonna do debug raycast so I can just figure out where that line is to make sure it's reaching far enough. And if it is, ooh, I don't see it. That's interesting. I only see the down. Hit forward to, oh, it's not, oh, wait. No, it's not forward, dummy. It's right. Idiot. Okay, I'm going to change the name here because that's just screwing me up. If I don't, I'm just gonna make more mistakes. Yeah, it should be everybody. Right. Alright, so now, if I do forward, there's nothing there. Good. Alright. Let's take another stab at this. And I still don't see. Really? I mean, it's not like I can only have one, right? Let's fix update. Transform direction, right? Oh, well then, fine. Let's just, fine. Let's just blow it out, shall we? Let's just make it go. Yeah, no, it can do more than one. Transform right. That should be all good. So, what for I no see it? There he is. Well, crap. For one thing, he's way down there. Oh, there you go. Give Penny some love. Nice. Good toss. Yay. Alright. So I gotta do position plus, no. Vector 3, 0. Let's put him up 5. Let's see what that does. Because he's way down in the ground right now. There we go. Okay. Oh, but we're going the... I guess that's the wrong direction. So, right is left. Or, you know what? I could do this. I could just get sneaky. And let's go back into my prefabs. Turn the collider around 180. Oh, it is 180. Oh, look at that. And why is it 0.9? That's not good either. Okay. Good. Now right should actually be right. There he is. Alright, 5 is a little excessive. But we're getting there. So let's just do 2. I got too much code. It takes too long to rebuild. Alright. That should be better, but I still want to make it a bit longer than that. So, try that. Hit right. Oh! Damn cap locks. Hit right distance. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully this is going to be like too long, but at least it should trigger it. And I don't see it at all. Really? Dude, what's up with that? Okay. Was it because I added that? Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright. here. Alright, this is what I want to see. Should hit right there. Alright, oh, you know what? Because it's, oh, because, well, no, that should trigger. No, that's, yeah, that should actually trigger. That should happen, because that's correct. So hit vertical wall. Let's see if that pops up or not. No, it's doing it. Okay, so, oh, because I'm not, okay. So if that, I think what I want to do is just force a turn there. Let's see. Is there a waypoint down there? Let's see if there's a waypoint. Oops. Wrong place. Levels. Jungle. Shoot, there is. So I'm not sure why that's not triggering correctly. Alright. So the other thing that's confusing me about the raycast is the distance. Transform right. Duration F. Infinity. Depth test. False. You have direction, but you don't have distance. How do you tell the draw ray exactly how far? Because that's all you have. Unless it's just because that's it's hitting something there. So let's try this. Let's push it off of them too. But the only thing it should be hitting is ground. Let's see. Let's try it this way. All right. Transform. That's right. Distance, and that should be yellow. Oh wait, we want that to actually be white, don't we? No, actually that is correct. Otherwise, white. And distance will make it, yeah, we'll leave it like it is. Or maybe, alright. And tighten up to 2, how about that? As you can see, I haven't played with raycasts in quite a while. I've been able to use box colliders pretty much to do most of my heavy lifting. Alright, so I see that one, but I don't see the other one. Well, let's just go full screen here. Oh, I can't because I got to control. Alright, so the yellow. Alright, so that was because it was too short, so that's good. Alright, here we go. So let's see at what point the yellow pops up. At no point it does. Well, crap. Really? Well, it should be showing the white either way. Because the only time we hit that is when he needs to turn around, so it should show down. Oh. Because I screwed that up. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Alright. So now we should see a big old white line for most of the time. Oh, look at this, way down there. Shoot. Well, that's the problem there right now, isn't it? Why is that? Let's see. Oh, because I lowered it? Okay. So let's go up 6. There, that should get us a little higher. I forgot I lowered. No, I didn't. Or, oh, I know what it was. You know what? Let me undo that. Let's see. There we go. Forgot to do that. That should get us correct. Okay. All right. That is the case up here. Is it not? Ooh, or is it not? It's from position. Oh, yeah. Okay. It helps if you put it on to the actual raycast, not just the debugs. Circuitous route, but I'm getting there. Yeah. So now we see the white line. Alright, so hopefully at some point this white line goes yellow. There it goes. It did it for a second. Alright. So, alright, I'm going to cheat. Instead of doing this, I'm going to just force them to turn around. Which is not correct because there's going to be waypoints and stuff you could do different, but I just want to see if I can at least get him, in theory, going the right direction. Come on. There it goes. All right. Yep. that was it. Alright, so now let's adjust the distance because that's totally way too far. I'll leave it up because what I'm getting is he turned away from the wall way too early. So it was working, it's just when I request the new path, for whatever reason, the new path isn't searching correctly. So I'm going to have to do some revisions to the pathfinding anyways. Yeah, okay, that's still too much. So let's go negative, or let's see. Yeah, let's go -2. Let's tuck it in a bit. Use out to 2. What I'm hoping for is to make it so he gets flush up against that vertical edge before he turns around. Right now he's doing it too early. So I'm just playing with my values to try and make that happen. There he goes. That's better. Alright. Those two side by side definitely, those two waypoints definitely break the crap out of it. Alright. Boom. Yep, that's good. Alright. So I like that, although that still doesn't fix the issue that the path request should make that work. I shouldn't have to do a hack where he automatically turns around, because it is a situation where he could climb upward here, then having him turn around would just break. So obviously my pathfinding search stuff, well, the fact that he's sitting on his butt right now is a testament to there's broken stuff here. Okay, still got some of that in place. Alright, I'm gonna duck out for a quick break real quick, but hang tight guys, I'll be back in just a sec. In the meantime, feel free to play catch with Penny. I'll set you guys off. Haven't done it a while myself. Yeah, I think she got it. Boom, she did. There you go. Back up to 630. And I'm still 190 points behind Sharkbait. Sharkbait, ooh-ah. Okay, hang tight guys. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. And Penny's getting impatient. Okay. So, what? Uh-oh. Penny's antagonizing our other dog, so she's getting feisty. It's too early. It's only 3:22. It's 100 degrees out. She's not going to be wanting to play catch that long. Okay, so then what I need, let's go ahead and revert this back to choose path now and figure out why that's not working correctly. All right. Oops. What? Don't care. All right. Let's see. So, okay. So let's do it this way. Should we see if that's triggering it? If it hits there. So it's getting a request to find a new path through the graphways, but then it's sort of like not actually turning around like it should. So now we got to figure out if it's just where it's coming through and where it's, let's see, where it's coming out. Find direction. So let's try that. We'll start with that. I guess part of the way. Let's see, I did actually save. Yes, good. Alright, not going to maximize. We'll make this a little bigger. Like so. Okay. Let's make this happen. Come here, buddy. Okay, so we hit vertical. Oh, interesting. So all right. Pat Manning is going to do it again. Alright, so at least get that. Path search complete. Nice. Yeah, that should get you on the board right there. If you're up to 30. Let's see. Oh, no, actually. Wow, okay. There's a lot more high scores up there than I remembered. 30 used to be enough to get you up there, but 120 is now the minimum. Wow. I got some guys here that have been hardcore players lately. Alright. You have a new goal. Yeah, there was actually one guy that came here on Friday. Specifically, he just wanted, Vinny, he wanted to get his numbers up to 300, right? So he kept playing, right? Had a few misses, but then, like, got up. And as soon as he had 300, he goes, okay, man, I'm out. So, my wife gets a big chuckle of the fact that some people come here just to play catch with my, virtually play catch with my dog. Once they get their fill, they're like, yeah, bye. All right. So we did that. Find direction. All right. I just got to figure out where the hell it's actually getting to. It found edge. All right. I'm just going to bring all these debugs back to life. I'm going to have to do this anyways to figure out why the heck it was wrong when he plants his butt down anyways. So, let's just go ahead and crank them all up. Oh, wait. Undo. Stop. Okay. There he goes. Yeah, we should get a bunch. There you go. Alright, so let's clear this. Alright. So we did get a path search complete. We hit here, which is where? Okay. All right, so we made it down to here, so we say go to target. All right, good. Making headway here. So, going to target. Oh wait, he actually did turn around, didn't he? Wait a second. He didn't go through the wall, he actually turned around. I don't know what I changed, but I swear he actually behaved that time. Nice. Up to 50. Nice. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't working before and why it is working now. Hey, good doggo. She's a good dog. Funny true story though. Excuse me. So if you see the little hole, right? That wasn't there when we bought the disc. That was her like biting into it and like ripping it apart, so she makes a hole. But if you look at the disc now, that hole is much wider. I mean, it's, you know, there's a lot less frisbee there to toss, but she's just outside the door staring at me. She's kind of going, yeah, I know, I can tell time better than you can. Why aren't you throwing the disc yet? Give me another half hour, all right? Give me another half hour. We'll go outside and we'll throw the disc. All right. So, okay, so we solved that problem, which is good. Now we got this problem where he likes to plant his butt down, and I'm assuming it's because we have the two waypoints side by side, which is something I just have to address. That's something I kind of like worked around before, but excuse me, instead of band-aids, I really got to fix that. So what I can do, at least initially, to try and figure out if that is truly the culprit, is move this over. Excuse me. So let's get, okay, so it's 5. So let's grab 5 and drag him, whoops, drag him to -6. Put him there, all right? And then what will happen now is he's going to jump way far over, but this is just for short-term step. 5, and I put him at -6. Oops, no, that ain't it. Oh, that's right, it's a different value. -6, so he's right there. Is that about right? Oops. Close, but I don't know if that's perfect or not. Yep, that is perfect. Good. All right, so I've separated them far enough so it won't have an issue where it picks up both of them at the same time. Excuse me, although it still never should, because the only time it picks up the data is when it does on trigger enter. So I'm not even sure how that'd be possible. Yeah, okay. So that is the culprit, but por qué? All right. And that was one of the reasons why I took those collider boxes and pushed them so far off, to avoid having those dual contacts. But that really should not be a thing. All right. So I'm going to temporarily turn this off because all these guys are behaving now. So let me knock out these debugs again. Like so. Okay, I think we're good there. All right. All right, so now what I want to check. Let's go back into Ape Colliders. Trigger enter. name. Okay. If it's 0, then we do a path find at that point. So that is... Let's see. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to throw up a generic here. I'll leave this one alive as well. So it's just a matter of him going through that, and when he comes back and hits it the second time is when it kind of goes screwy on me. Alright, clear this out. Oh, okay, no, he did that one correctly. What the heck? Why did he do it correctly? From over here. Okay, now he's behaving. Was it because I went up? Oh, shoot. I can't keep getting fixes that are mystery fixes. Oh, jerk. Oh, now he's not doing it. I swear, I don't know what I changed. Okay, I have no clue. I fixed it telepathically or something, because now he's not doing it. Yeah, I cannot replicate it now. Seriously, dude, what code did I just fix? All I did was knock out some, like, remarks. Oh, crap. I was trying to do that after he went underneath me. Okay, so that's wrong. That's still definitely wrong. Why do I have that as a connected waypoint? That should not be a case anyways. That's weird. Why does 7-Eleven connect there? Yeah. Was that just a mistake? I guess. That should have never been connected. Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, if it's going to behave, I'm going to be happy. Alright. I'm going to get brave here. Go full. Nope, he's still jumping up. Why in the hell would you do that? See, now that one makes sense. Whoa, that was a big jump. Oh, do I have the waypoint still shoved over? Oh, I do, don't I? That's why it's behaving, because I moved the damn waypoint over. Okay, I didn't put it back. I was getting all happy thinking I fixed it, but nope. Alright. Wait. Why is it connected again? You saw me disconnect that, right? Disconnect. be saved. Yeah. Right. What the hell? Dude, seriously. What the hell? It's connecting on its own now. It won't let me disconnect. So if I go 7, 11, disconnect node, right? But it won't actually save. Let me try it this way. Save. Oh, maybe because it doesn't think I actually changed anything. Alright, so let me do this. Let's go component. Create an empty. Excuse me. There. So that should be enough to actually make it save. That was it. Wow. So making a change here, that's an interesting thing. I'm using the plugin, and that will not trigger an autosave. And when you have autosave on, you I guess I could have hit Control S, but I don't know if it would have saved. But it was not actually processing that. That's really cool. In kind of a piss you off sort of way. Okay. So let's move this back. -10. Yeah, but when you have autosave, you count on it saving, right? Yeah, but when it doesn't save, then it just infuriates you because you keep going, wait, I fixed that, and then you go out and come back and it's back again. Right? It's like, wait. No, I fixed that. I swear I fixed that. Okay, -11. And we're all good now. Alright. So let's put him back. It's right there. I think it's 13. Yeah, alright. So that's why it was behaving, is because I moved it away. So now it's going to be back to being broken again, I think. So let me get out of here. Pac-Maniac's addicted. Alright. No. Okay, so far he's behaving. Yep, there it is. That's easy enough to break. Alright. So we know that's behaving. But let's go back into our pathfinding and figure out why he's getting the notion to sit his butt down. Here! I'm here! We're still here! Obscure War Games reference. Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here. Alright. Ooh, that was in the dirt. Sorry about that. Back down to 50. Okay, so is that the culprit? Alright. The cool thing is I know it's got to be one of these because that's obviously what he's doing. So I just need to activate all of them and figure out where it's actually occurring. Sinks it down. Got one there, and there. Alright. Good. So at least now we can figure out who's telling it to do that. Then I can hopefully figure out why. Let's knock that one out too. Do you want to come say hello? Why? Overwhelming enthusiasm. Impressive. Oh, nice catch.
Good job, Eddie.
60 points. Climbing up, man. There it is. All right, so at least now we found who's mucking up right here. Okay. Oh, got it. So this is why I was spacing it out, because I was having an issue before where if it was like the current edge and the target edge are one and the same, then we obviously have nowhere to go. So if we look at here, my guess is we're going to see Ape. Yeah, so he's basically touching both at the same time. And so if we say from current position, why would it give me that as the target when he's already at that one? All right. So I'm going to change this. It's probably going to break like crazy, but I think what I'll do is whenever he makes contact, I will force the current edge update right at that point. Oh no, it actually does happen there. Okay. Alright, so let's go that way and let's figure out. So it should be 5. It should be the waypoint 5. That is his current position, and it should be searching from there. So this is a problem I had before, and my workaround was just to sort of like manipulate where the collider boxes are, but that's really not, that was a band-aid. I really need to just fix it and be done with the damn thing. There. Alright. Now that's weird. Oh, so, wait. So he's saying F. So, wow. Oh, but he didn't. Okay, that's it, because that's already after we updated the current. So I think I see it. I think I see it. Let's try this again. So I think we're gonna have 2 of that contact debug logs, and the first one's gonna not say 5. All right. Well, damn, they both do. Okay, that's confusing even more so. All right, gotta try and get a handle on this damn thing. Alright, so we're at 11. And we're just going through the list. Okay. Alright. I see. I know what it's doing, but I don't know why. Type may, and let's see. Oh. Okay, let's do it this way. Instead of saying from my pathway, okay, I'm gonna be bold. I think that maybe this is the problem, I think, is because I'm doing it from where the ape is, and if the ape is in between these two waypoints that are really close together, it's kind of getting the wrong information. It's pegging the other. So if we change that to current edge, position, and where we want to go. Let's try that. See if that makes it behave. It seems too logical, and it seems like I should have done that before, which probably means it's just going to break in a different way. But we'll see. Alright, here we go. Jump him. Hey! Really? That's all I had to do was just tell it do the graph, the A-star search from the waypoint and not the player, or not from the ape, and that fixes it. It really seems like I would have figured that out before. Let's see. You gonna come up here? Wow. Sweet. Okay, well, if that addresses it, that addresses it. Really? Okay. I'm thrilled. Shocked, scared that it's... Did you really think it's going to be that easy? Yeah. Fantastic. That is fantastic. If it's going to play well, then I can actually shift over and start focusing on updating his animation and make him actually climb up. Let's see. See if I can get it to happen here. I think I could pull this off. What I want to see, oh yeah, is that where he just sort of jerks upward. There you go. Up to 70 now, man. Nice. Oh shoot. Alright, so the key thing I gotta fix is I gotta make sure he actually goes to the right place. Before he tries to jump up. Do you use Unity animation and bone structure at all? Well, I use Mechanim, right? So, I mean, he's like, all these are you know, bone guys. So if you come into, or rigging as it's called, I do all of it outside. I would never try and animate in Unity. The tools are just too archaic. As an animator that's been doing it for way too many years, there's no way I would deal with Unity's spline curves. They're absolutely terrible. So I would never try and animate in Unity. There is a plugin, like UMotion or something like that. Let's see. That makes it a little bit better. Still not ideal. I own it. Yeah, here you go. I own it, but I've never actually used it. You know of a free alternative to Maya? Absolutely. Blender. Blender. Blender.org. This is when anyone ever asks me, he's kind of going, I'm interested in playing with 3D, but you know, I don't know if I really want to invest in it because Maya is not cheap in any way, shape, or form. Then I immediately say Blender. If I was just getting started in this day and age, I would absolutely jump all over Blender. I do basic Unity animations for my UI. The rest I do programmatically. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, for UI, for going from A to B, right, with maybe like an overshoot, even that, I wouldn't even use Unity. I would use DoTween, which you guys are familiar with DoTween, I hope. One of my favorite plugins, and it's free, the basic version, and the pro version is like $15 or something like that. But, yeah, I mean, I got DoTween calls all over the place. Excuse me. And the beauty of it is, oh yeah, you know what? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've been using it for just umpteen years now. But yeah, I've never I've never. Oh, you never used it? Excuse me. So the beauty of it is just it's so great for just taking an object and moving it from A to B, but also and kind of a fire and forget kind of mentality, but also having ease. There's all kinds of features to it. So let's see. So for example, here you go. So do move. Oh, so this is an example of like when the ape gets caught by the plant, right? So I'll show you what the end result looks like, and I'll show you what I'm doing and why I love it so much. Excuse me. Sorry. All right, so let me go back in here. Let me turn the plant back on. Where's our dreaded plant? Glamour. Plant trap. Alright, so he's going to be switched back on again. So what we're going to look at now is the key thing is when the ape runs into the plant, what will happen is he'll snap into place, right? Watch. As soon as he touches it, you see how he kind of like slides into it, right? So I have an animation, right, where the body kind of flails, but I still need to get him from A to B. And I know that you can use lerp, right, slurp, just to bring him into place, but the benefit, watch it one more time, boom, right, the benefit of DoTween is that you don't have to handle the whole code, you just do one command. So in this case, this is it right here. So when he comes in contact with the plant and the plant's going to pull him in, I use the ape's controller, which is my controller, transform do move, right? And then I slide them into the proper place. So this is the destination. So I just say, where's the plant, right? And I have a slight offset. So I say the plant's X position with a slight offset to make sure he's in the exact point I want him to be. Also based off of if the plant is flipped or not, because the levels can be flopped, right? So that way I only have to do the levels once and I can, you know, use them twice depending on which connection they need. So all that gets calculated, right? And then, so there's my X, Y, and Z, right? And then I tell it how long. In this case, it's 1/4 of a second. And then here's the cool part, the set ease. So outside. So what I have now is he just doesn't go from here to the plant like this. He doesn't go, boom, right? He starts fast and then eases into it, right? So you have that ease setting, and I say out using a sine curve. So in would be like the beginning of the motion, out would be the end of the motion. So you have linear move and it just kind of settles into place. And it's so nice that I can just sit there and rather than having to do a alert motion, right? And having to code all the, let me ease into the final position, you know, and doing all those calculations, I can literally just call that one command and boom. You know, and additional benefits there also you can do where you can do frame by frame updates if you wanted to update another value, or you can also do a thing called onComplete. So after it finishes, you can have it call another function and say, hey, you know, I got something else going on. And finally, additional benefit is you can also give it an ID. So if it's a thing where if he's getting pulled into the plant, but then suddenly for whatever reason breaks free the plant, you call a kill command and you can actually kill that motion. You know, whereas like if you're doing alert motion, you'd have to do it either through an update or through a IEnumerator, excuse me, and you still have to have some kind of override to tell it to break if you need to break it. So that's why I love Do Tween. It just, I mean, I was using it back when I didn't know how to do it any other way, and now that I do, I stick with it because it is just such a simple tool. It works really well. But there you go. All right. So you know what? I think we're at a good stopping point here. I'm coming up at the 4 o'clock, and he is behaving. Oh, ow! Shoot! I got the plant now kicking his butt. You know what? I'm gonna kill him once. He's been kicking my butt for the last hour and a half. So I'm gonna pay him back right now. Come here. Oh shoot! There he goes. Bye-bye. There. Don't know why that's gratifying. Don't know why that makes me feel better, but I think after trying to duck and dodge him for the last hour, that does make me kind of feel good. All right. So so one thing I do want to try and revise, and I'll deal with here after I move on here, but obviously right now what's happening is if he hits this collider box and he's on the wrong side, he'll be here and he'll immediately start coming up, right? So I need to have him like kind of slide into place and flip over, right? So I need to have like a set value of this is where he needs to be. Like on this side, it works perfectly clean. But here, I think if I just have something where it eases him into it, or I have to tell him that he can't actually engage until he's up to a certain point. I have to think about that. I'm not sure which one would be cleaner or better, but we'll figure that one out. And I'm looking at some plants and I see some offsets here. This is ugly. Wow. Definitely gonna fix that. I'm not sure who the culprit is, if it's the corner piece or if it's this one, but obviously they are offset and that's ugly. Yeah. I have to go do some cleanup in there. Alright. That's something I can deal with, but alright. Pac Maniac, I hope you made some good headway on the high score table there. But yeah, I'm pretty much at the 4 o'clock mark here. I think that's a good cutoff point because all the stuff that I'm going to tackle from this point on, oh, sneak in one more, are going to be like big time sinks. So I think I'll cut it off there. Oh man, dude, you should let me cut it off when I could have. Sorry about that. Where'd you go? Back to 70. Sorry, man. That's alright, man. There's always Wednesday. Come on back on Wednesday and you can climb back up the ranks again. Alright, guys. Yeah, I'll wrap up there. Have fun. Thanks, man. You too. You too. Stay safe out there. And yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday. And as always, I won't dig up the link. If you just look below on the page here, you can find my Discord link. So if you want to reach me outside the stream, please feel free to join me on my Discord channel. Hang out over there. You can talk to me. I'm pretty responsive over there. In the meantime, have yourselves a great couple days and hope you guys can make it back on Wednesday, and I'll make some more headway between now and then, I hope. Yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, take care of yourselves and I will see you on Wednesday. Adios.